So this next topic, guys, is very interesting. Obviously, the administration now is looking for us as a country to start helping out economy wise in Venezuela, and it's open up some stuff there. So I'm going to play this clip real quick. So give me a second.
We are open for business. China can buy all the oil they want from us there or in the United States. Russia can get all the oil they need from us, and they do like oil, even though they produce a lot of it. But China and Russia and everybody else is able to go, and we'll be open for business almost immediately. I have a feeling the $100 million will be spent $100 billion will be spent very, very rapidly by these very big, powerful, and rich companies, and I think they're going to be able to rebuild the infrastructure. And I hope it's going to be brand new as opposed to a rehab, because I know the tremendous difference between the new and the not so new in your industry.
So we're open for business in Venezuela. From my opinion, this is very good because, believe it or not, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, and maybe our audience isn't aware of this either. But
Hey, if you're still watching, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button.
the Venezuela oil is very different from, I guess, other regions of the world.
I did not know that.
And it's very, I guess, very heavy, very deep, very unique. Guess where the most amount of refineries is to be able to use that oil and turn it into gas, motor oil, etc. Guess
Florida?
where that's at?
The U.S.
Well, Gulf of America. So the U.S. has the most amount of refineries that can be able to transfer that oil. And this is be good for us helping drop on oil prices. This would be good for the country of Venezuela because they're, have been in a, I guess you say, not in a good state. I don't know if you guys are aware, but prior, I would say 20 or 30 years ago, Venezuela was ranked number 2 in the economy in the world.
Yeah, I did not.
And now, obviously it kind of crashed, but this is a great opportunity for Venezuela to become number 2 again in the economy throughout the world. So,
Well,
this is a great
but are the
opportunity.
big oil companies truly going to rush back? That would be my question. And if I'm one of the CEOs or executives, I'm
Go ahead.
kind of dragging my feet on that
So-
because I don't know yet, what the next election is going to look like, the stability there. Are they really going to go
Exactly.
back?
It goes back to the government regulations, goes back to if this oil, let's say, pours into our gas stations here, or there's the effect of this oil pours into where the dollar amount drops on, we get a cheaper gas here.
Which then in turn means cheaper electricity
Vehicles.
bills, cheaper vehicles,
Cheaper vehicles.
food to get delivered, gas.
Yeah, so energy is one of the biggest, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, don't quote me on that, but I think energy is probably one of the biggest factor in the prices of our products that we
Correct.
buy.
Yes.
And I think that when the energy cost goes down, and that may indirectly help our auto industry. I'm going back to auto industry, being in Michigan, being one of the still leading automakers
This would
here.
turn around because, gas prices for trucks, a lot of people like buying trucks.
Well,
And
in
they
Michigan,
cost.
I go up north and where the signs start showing up where there's hey, there's a bear crossing here. Remember that? So there's a bear crossing here. You have no choice to get a truck.
Yep.
You get a Mini Cooper there, you will be between your Mini Cooper and your
In the bear.
bear or a pile of snow. You would not, you would not figure out which one's what.
No, and to your point, you guys are talking about, safety and everything for the companies, the investors to be able to invest in Venezuela. From what I'm hearing or what I've been seeing from other podcasts, they talk about this, is that the U.S. is starting to, make those guarantees, having the military there to help with that transition and to be able to provide the protection for the investors, for the oil companies, to be able to go in there, be able to use oil, obviously work with the country, and be able to bring that everything we're talking about, all the positives that come
but
from
again,
this.
though, what's to say in the next maybe couple years, that's great. But what happens
When a
3,
new-
4,
The
5,
next
10 years from
administration.
now?
Yeah.
And again, if I'm an executive, that's where my concern is.
Yeah.
Maybe with the next administration here or the next administration in Venezuela.
Yeah.
Maybe the one now we're happy with down there, but then it could change.
Yeah, so I think there need to be more stability between when the administration change and the regulations. If the regulation cycle is like at least 20 or 15 years,
Yeah.
then
But I see this as a big win for North America in general.
Yes, I mean, it is, but
you would think it's going to help Mexico. You would think it's going to help Canada, the U.S.
Yes.
and then even in parts of Europe right now where they're pulling. I think Russia's still like the number one, user of oil for Venezuela, if I recall.
Yeah.
But it's one of those where they could get
So
more
what I heard-
resources there
so
for everyone.
So one of my friend, he's from Venezuela, and what he said people are confused that hey, the oil being gonna U.S. You're gonna use their oil, this and that. They said the oil already being pumped, it's already being sent to Russia and China, but the people of Venezuela do not see the facts. When the money coming in, they do not see.
They're the ones
they
that see
do
them.
not see the benefits of it because it's been because of the corruption and so on. According to him, it's all because of the corruption and everything that is there. People are still suffering. So he said, with this, they are hopeful that they will get the benefits of the resources that being used from their country.
Back
Yep.
to the people.
Back
Yeah,
to the
back
people.
to the people.
Right.
That's what's important. And we would like the same thing back to our people, be able to provide more jobs, more
Yeah,
opportunities.
every country, just like if I'm a household head and I have to think about my household, same way that doesn't change for it just goes up for the city, state, country. The country we are in the USA. We have to think about US first before we start thinking about other countries. And because this is where we're going to live, this is our generation's going to live, and we have to have America first. There's no apology in that.
No, there isn't. There isn't. Again, you like this topic, please like, subscribe. If you guys want us to hit more topics like this, please let us know in the comments.